Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. This is Rising Star 2, and the band is Inches from Glory. They are in the middle of their East Coast tour. We are in Providence, Rhode Island, and we are going to be the middle band. So opening for, I believe, the Brilliant Nerve. That's who we are riding with this time, and a local band will be before us, find in process, but let's go ahead and get this done. So we want to look at attitudes real quick, and here, yeah, it's the typical confidence is down in Rhode Island. So, okay, well, good to know. I think we're okay though. Welcome to the Inside might be something we want to play. The Order of Things was one that had a happy face. That's why we wanted to get it in. Okay, and so far all of our happy face songs that we can. This one is a homegrown song. People aren't liking that so much right now. What's this one? Outcast, and that's it. We could go ahead and do Welcome to the Inside. I would take Table for One off the board, and it has not been doing well anyway. It's been played a lot, and it only has a 0.4 popularity. Of course, Welcome to the Inside doesn't necessarily have a much better following, but at least it'll bump it back up in play skill for us in the next little bit. So we should have a little bit better luck there with at least, what am I saying? We'll keep it from falling off too much. It won't atrophy as much. We'll be able to use it in the future if we need it. Let us go. Start the gig. The William Lundgren Theater. Okay. Well, broken photographs helped a ton, but we didn't quite get to 100. Yeah, everybody had some song ideas. That's always a plus. Band made pretty decent money, and we sold only 40 shirts. Well, that's okay. And nothing else outstanding. Over here, Welcome to the Inside is really not liked at all. I think we are going to probably just drop that one altogether. It's not going to work for us. So we were getting 3s before with the other one. This one hitting a 2, not okay. We're going to drop it. So we'll come out here. We will go to song list. We will go to Welcome to the Inside, and we will say, see ya. Right there, salvage ideas. Okay, are you sure you want to forget this song and salvage its ideas? Yes, I am. There we go. That was Sunday night. Where are we Monday? Boston, right? Yeah, we're going to Boston. Awesome. Let's head up there. Hopefully we're not doing the driving. I have driven in Boston a handful of times, and I did not enjoy it, any of them. Hey, look at this. Bruce Dickinson was born on this date in 1958. Today, experience has tripled. Well, guess what? Boston is where we took the time to mow a lawn, so we can go busk. Get triple points. It's not a huge thing, but it's a thing. Is Bruce Dickinson the guy from the More Cowbell? Is that who Christopher Walken was playing in the More Cowbell skit on Saturday Night Live? I think it is. Okay, 600 points, triple XP. Awesome. On the way to the venue, we're going to hit an art museum, try to pick up a few extra points. We don't have a lot of options when we're on the road. This is one of them, though. There we go. I don't love the praying mantis guy. I do like the lighthouse. I do like the old church, ruined church. I like the sunrise there. Sunrise or sun, God rays. Okay, well we're going to grab this one. Yes, so that should give us 1,500 more experience. Yay! Close this out. I know what I was thinking, so we're going to go around the corner to the venue, but I want to be able to go straight ahead, and we're going to spend the night in the hotel and write a song. And the reason we're going to do that is triple points day. So ordinarily we would just head on out, right? But with triple points, we want to capture those points. What are the attitudes looking like here? One of these places, Homegrown, is going to be locally popular, and we'll be able to play some of these songs, although it's going to kind of be too late. You don't want to really play them once they're below 90. At least I don't like to do that. Let's do Straight and Narrow. It's got a little bit of love, and we'll put it here. Anything else we should really think about trying to get out there? Wi-Fi in the Wilderness. We could do that one. That's popular-ish. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Authority Figure has some love. It's about conformity. Okay, and yeah, I guess we're okay with what we got here. These are going to be homegrown, homegrown, homegrown. Yeah. All right, I'm happy with what we've got. Let's go. Silent Tears. Okay, well, broken photographs is when things really go crazy usually. Although I don't know if it's going to be enough. Not quite enough. That's okay, though. Here we go. 1,800 people sold out. And we sold 38 shirts. Could have done better there. I was kind of hoping that our previous visit might have attracted a few more fans. How many do we have? How many folks did it say came to see us? 392. Okay, well, it's not horrible. Endorsement pay, that's what we get. So we made $1,000 here, a little bit more. Had to pay the crew. Okay, set list analysis. Kind of what we expected. We did toss Straight and Narrow in there. It did okay. It's just, they don't love it, but they didn't hate it either. What else? Did we toss another one in there? I can't remember. I feel like we did, but I don't remember which one it was. All right. Heading out, and we're going to go around the corner to the hotel. I almost forgot. It's a motel, so it'll be cheaper. Here we go. And write a song. Develop ideas first. Convert some of these 3s. Go ahead and convert a 6. Convert these 3s. We'll do that. Okay, let's look at some of the rhythms. I know we have trouble with those a lot. First of all, does Kiwi have anything that's ready to bump? It's got a 15 and a 10. Let's do the 15. We made it to 20, and now we are going to be doing 6s and then a 1. And Chad has a 1. I'm going to go the other way on that one. He's not quite ready to be competing for awards, so that will work. What do we want to do for a song? Well, I probably should think about changing up some of our attitudes. Maybe to digital and trust. Trust is a good one. The opposite of trust is betrayal. I don't have anybody doing betrayal. She's doing trust. Just haven't seen a lot of parts for it, okay? She's doing digital. Digital and trust. Digital. Okay, well, we should be seeing a few more. Okay, I'm going to change his to trust. There we go. He isn't writing a whole lot of song parts for us, but if he does, we now know what to expect. Do we have a 25 here? I know we bumped to a 20. I think that's the highest we have. So maybe we save it for last and we just get by with whatever we get there. Some 25s down here still, all homegrown. I think Topher had some too. Digital, Outcast. We'll do the digital one. So digital, and then down here we have a 20, 15. What I do love is we can write a lower quality song. Like maybe try to stay competitive, but we don't have to strive for perfection. Let's go with the 15 here. And we'll come to the top and find something that's, again, solid, but not having to kill it. We can use a Xavier part. That'll work. Let's go We'll go with the 19 difficulty, and then we'll wrap it up with this 15. So we're at 75. This song could end up being a hit, even though it's not at 100. There's absolutely nothing that requires it to be 100. It increases your chances of making better songs. It does not dictate exactly how well the song will be loved or how well it'll do. So just something to know. And we're going to call this one Broken Screen, because that's something that I can think of digitally. And let's go ahead and keep it high. High energy. Kind of silly, but there you have it. You have in Manchester, New Hampshire. Awesome. We will get there. There it is. And we're there. Look at that. The Owen somebody theater. Natasha Owen Theater. Head around the corner. Notice we're up to 47,000 in our bank account. So this tour has been good for us so far from a money perspective. We will look at attitudes here. And yes, we still have homegrown being a problem. Comfort is positive. Anxiety is negative. So digital is strong. We don't have that song yet. We do have this one. I don't like that song very much, though. It is a really low quality song for us. Let's see. Oh, let's get Wi-Fi in the Wilderness out there. Definitely. That one does well. I think we're okay on the rest of these. The order of things. I want to play as many of those as I can. Authority figure, honor code. Yep, none of those are ready to go. All of our red songs are homegrown. So we're kind of stuck with this part of the lineup. We can move them around a little bit. We put this one up here. Freedom down here. Start that gig. I don't know how much of a difference that makes. Obviously, the order matters if you have energy issues, but outside of that, I don't know how much shuffling around changes the overall outcome. Hey, we made it. Look at that. I think changing to Wi-Fi in the Wilderness helped quite a bit there. We've fulfilled our contract. Okay, the rest of the tour is just for fun for us. We're no longer obligated. But we would have done it anyway because we make better money this way. So there you have it. Okay. Broken photographs, 1.12. Love seeing that. Okay. Nothing. Oh, shirts. 75 shirts. That's great. 1,800 visitors. 1,800 in attendance. That's what I wanted to say. Okay. Rules of engagement. Again, we don't have a whole lot of choices on our red songs right now. Because of the homegrown issue. So there you go. And let's go ahead and jump to the next town. Portland, Maine. We're going to go into Canada soon. We're going to have to get our passports out. Today, you have a gig at the Sarah Deal Theater here in Portland. We're going to chauffeur up there. Here we go. Attitudes. About the same. Worldly and homegrown. So worldly is also a main attitude. That means that we have one less category that's red. I don't remember what the other one was in some of the places. Here is what we're dealing with, though. So the first non-homegrown song is Order of Things, Lonely Crowd. We could maybe try to squeeze that one in. I don't know. I kind of like the lineup. And one thing I have seen is I tend to get locked in on a lineup because it's working for me when I'm on tour, and I just stick with it until I have to change something out. So we're going to go ahead and go with this. Let's see if we get 100 again. 75 shirts sold also. So 2,050 attendees. We should do better than 75 shirts if it compares to the previous stop. And we didn't hit 100. We got to 99% there. Let's see what it does here. Shirts, 150 shirts. So we sold twice as many shirts, folks. That's great. That's fantastic. Sold a lot of copies of our album. Very happy with these numbers. This was a very, very good concert for us. Want to try to mentally remember that. I could write it down or something, I suppose. But Maine was good to us. Maine was very good to us. So looking at this, nothing unusual, pretty much what we expected. I'm kind of thinking we would have gotten 5 here, but that's all right. Jumping out of there and heading to Canada. Where are we going? And we are going to Sherbrooke.
There's even multiplayer.
Okay.
Everyone wants to role play with Shady O'Grady.
We can't fly there. I wonder if they know our songs aren't going to be in French. Okay, there we go, and on our way. We're going to chauffeur there, and we're just going to finish this one up. Assuming we don't have any issues, yeah, I kind of just want to power through here. Let's see, anything like super important to them? Not that we have ready to go. Yeah, we're good to go. So we're just going to play those songs. Thinking there's going to be a lot smaller turnout here. Well, 1,800, that's okay. So let's see if we're above or below 75 t-shirts sold. Hey, we hit 100. Sold out, crowd went crazy. Good. We like it when that happens. 154 shirts sold. We're doing better there. Better lineup, better shirt sales, it looks like. Good to know. 100 copies of our album sold. That's, again, fantastic. And no surprises here. Moving on. Well, this is where we get to decide how to proceed. We're going to be in Quebec for the next 4 nights, well, several nights. So might as well, let's find the largest town here and go visit. That probably would be Montreal. That makes sense to me. We could go up there, but I think that's not wise. I don't think there's a reason to do that. Let's go ahead and go to Montreal. We'll have our widest selection, I guess is the word I want, of places to go over the next couple of nights to view other bands. Starting tonight, let's go to, should we hit the Battle of the Bands? Let's hit the Battle of the Bands. Why not? We'll head on over there and jump inside. Small venue, probably 60 or 90? 80. Huh.
Howdy there.
Howdy. We could play tomorrow. They'd even pay us to play tomorrow. I don't know. I think we're just going to... I don't know. That might be fun. You know what? Let's do it. What the heck? Let's go ahead and do it. We'll play here tomorrow. So there you have it. Jump out of that screen.
To that band. Get to know them.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that right now. Okay. Don't know which band it is. It's the Battle of the Bands. One of them. Who wins? Perfect match. I like the title. I like the name. I like the name of the band. We spend our 120 obligatory dollars. That's fine. Not seeing anything else jump. Oh, reputation +3. Okay, that's good. So that should give us a 0.3 in the local scene.
Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio. I'm doing my part.
Montreal 0.3. It's as good as we are in Champaign. Awesome. Okay, and then let's find a hotel. Jump out here. We'll just go down the street a little bit. Barb's Motel. Let's get a hotel if we can. There's Tiffany's. $87. Good deal. And let's merge some song parts. Write a song, go to bed. Write a song, develop. Boom, boom, boom. Here's the 6. Oh, we were going to work on blue, weren't we? I think it's blue. Grab that one. Grab these. You flip that one. I guess I try to alternate. I tend to try to get higher difficulty more frequently than lower difficulty, but I do tend to also alternate a little bit just to make sure none of them get out of control. I had a situation once where I couldn't play any of my songs because they were too hard. when I hired a new band member who wasn't ready for that level. They weren't high enough level to play them. And so I'm always mindful of that. It is possible I could screw up and somebody will quit. Typically happens when you're not paying attention to their attitudes. I'm not sure if there's another reason. I think once I accidentally clicked on the make them pay themselves for a bail, and they left the band because of it, or I think that's actually what happens is you're dropping them from the band. Didn't like that. It was an accident, and it takes some time to recover from that when it happens. So just something to consider. And yeah, I wasn't paying attention. We're down to needing 6s. Here's some 6s on Trust. 3s, Outcast, we're good to go. Let's write a song. Don't know what that's going to look like here. What do they like here? Humility. We don't have that right now. We do have a lot of conformity. Let's do lyrics last. We'll let's see if we can start with some decent parts here. Here's a 20. Here's a 20. Somebody else with a 20? Does Chad have one? No. Loser. We'll go with this, and maybe we get lucky with a 25 for lyrics somewhere. We did sort of with homegrown. We're going to get rid of that. Oh, well, that doesn't help either. So we'll get rid of that one too. Let's bring his Xavier part in here. Well, let's see what we can do with just Xavier. Oh, he does okay on lyrics. Not fantastic, but he's got some variety there. What's he got down here? He has a 20, just not one we can access right now. We'd have to blow that away. Let's go up here. Okay, so here's where you can also select just him. Get him a 20 there and get him a 15 here. Oh, I don't love that. We would prefer not the 15 there. Does he have other 20s? He does not. He's only got the 120. Okay, well, we tried. 3 Xaviers and an angel. That'll probably be okay. 25 on Trust. That'll work. Gets us to 85. Good song. Unspoken Vows. How's that sound? That definitely does not sound like a high energy song though, does it? We're going to go with medium on that one. Okay. And we have a gig tonight. We know we actually planned this one. So it's a U-turn. I feel like I'm driving a DHL truck. There we go. Hey, come on in, is what she's going to say. Nope.
Good luck out there.
Good luck. Well, that's nice. Worldly. Well, that is one that's happening now. Hometown is the negative of that, or the opposite of that, and it is negative, so we kind of knew this. Okay, this is where we will, not start the gig. We want to clear the set list. We're going to pander to this group. We're going to play the stuff that we know they're going to really like. We'll start with Silent Tears. Then we will go to Freedom Learns. Then we will play Broken Photographs. Inside the Lines. This is where Wi-Fi in the Wild or in the Wilderness. That'll be a good one. And we need a red song to finish with. Rules of Engagement. It does okay. We have a better one. Yeah, let's do Structure and Society. We have a smiley face on it. Maybe it'll do well. Here we go. We are an immensely popular band opening for 2 brand new bands. That's fun. Okay. Well, we did okay. 92 on 6 songs. I'll take it. Small venue, that helps. 80 screaming fans. I'm going to say we sold 30 shirts. 14. I was off by half. So Photograph did get some popularity. Small venue, wouldn't get a whole lot of love. We know that. 10 copies of our album. That's fantastic. 1 single. Yeah, +2 on the reputation. all good stuff for us. And we look over here and yeah, small venue. They really liked everything except inside the lines, and that's fine. They loved it. That's good. They loved it still. So Broken Photographs is definitely a breakout for us, looks like. But for now, we are going to drive to the next venue, which is, I'm not even going to try, folks. My apologies. Trois Rivers, maybe? Three Rivers? Is that what it means? I think un, da, trois. We'll head up there, but I think we're going to find a hotel and call it a video. We'll just hit arts right there. Oh, here we have our band. We went up 36 positions. Awesome. 3,700 units sold. Let's take a quick peek at that. We're going to go over here. We will be on the bottom of the list. We know that because we are in position 349. It only shows the top 100. Top 100 plus your stuff. That's what it does. And we look, okay, well, we had a bit of a rebound here. That's good. This is the position on the charts. This is the sales history. So not a huge uptick in actual sales, but an uptick in where we are on the chart. So that little difference made a big difference. In fact, it moved us up, 35 points, thereabouts, 34, 36, somewhere around there. One of those numbers. We will take it and be happy with it. 16 points. Yeah, I'm way off, aren't I? No, it'll be more than that. Boy, I cannot do the maths today. 25, 26 plus 10, 36. It was 36. I think I got it right the first time. Anyway, there you have it. Let's grab that hotel room so that we can rest up and save the game. We obviously will not be spending the night. We will just be saving the game at this point. That's the goal. And we will finish this tour in the next video. I want to thank you for joining me. This is Rising Star 2. Absolutely love playing this game. Was recently asked what my top 3 go-to games are. And I have to say right now, they are Rising Star 2, Astronauts, and then there's a whole bunch of runners up there. I guess in a pinch, I would say I'm playing a lot of Star Sector right now, but I don't know if I would call that one of my go-tos. I think the third one, if I had to pick one that I would play for the rest of the year without stopping, it would probably be Hollywood Animal. And I'm looking forward to starting a new series on that one. The new update for that is out. Going to hopefully get something started there and looking forward to that. Enough about me. I want to again thank you for being here. If you haven't joined my channel, by subscribing, I would love it if you do, but there is no obligation. And other than that, see you next time. Fair travels.